In a Sunday morning post on Truth Social, President Donald Trump promised to send at least $2,000 directly to Americans using tariff revenue, promising to reward taxpayers and pay off the U.S. national debt. The post comes just days after both conservative and liberal justices on the Supreme Court scrutinized his administration's use of the International Emergency Economic Powers Act to impose the tariffs. In the post, Trump noted that the promised $2,000 would not be issued to quote-unquote high-income people, but did not provide details on what income level would disqualify recipients or when and how the rebates would be sent. Trump claimed the United States was, quote, taking in trillions of dollars and will soon begin paying down our enormous debt, $37 trillion. The U.S. raised about $195 billion in tariff revenue during fiscal year 2025, according to the Treasury Department's statement after the year ended in September. The Yale Budget Lab predicts Trump's tariffs could raise as much as $2.6 trillion between 2026 and 2035. But if the Supreme Court strikes down his use of the IEEPA, it could cut this revenue down by more than 50%, though the administration has signaled it will seek other legal methods to impose tariffs even if the existing ones are struck down. The U.S. national debt is over $38.1 trillion, according to the Treasury Department's data. After speaking on ABC News' This Week on Sunday, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said he had not spoken to Trump about sending a tariff dividend to Americans and implied it might come instead in the form of tax decreases already promoted as part of Trump's policy agenda. Bessent said, quote, "The $2,000 dividend could come in lots of forms and lots of ways. It could be just the tax decreases that we are seeing on the president's agenda. You know, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security, deductibility of auto loans. So, those are substantial deductions that, are being financed in the tax bill." This is not the first time Trump has proposed sending Americans cash based on tariffs, which threatens to raise prices for consumers on imported goods. In July, Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri sponsored legislation to send $600 rebate checks to Americans. Trump floated the idea in October. For more on the story, check out the article at the link in the description.